Ito ang inyong lingkod na nagbabalik upang magbigay ng mga balitang walang bias at pawang katotohanan lamang. Ito ang Bayang Pinas. Ang isyong ito ay naging usap-usapan sa buong bansa at iba't ibang social media platforms. Ngunit bago tayo magpatuloy sa buong video ay tayo muna po ay magbasa ng mga opinyon at hinaing at mga komento ng ating mga netizen at mga mamamayan. Mabuhay ka, Congressman Richard Gomez. May malasakit siya sa taong bayan. Kayo ba, Fernandez Tulfo Kimbo, may malasakit sa taong bayan? May naimbag na ba kayo sa bayan? Hiring ng hiring, gastos lang yan. Parang sumasabit si Dan Fernandez sa statement niya. Alam niya raw lahat na ang mga illegal sa bulwarte niya. Unlike Richard mentioned, pinasara niya mismo ang sabungan. I don't know, could it be legal or illegal, basta pinasara. Why not close all gambling industry para bumuti ang mga tao? Magtino ang i-focus na lang ang TYM sa pagsusugal sa paghahanap buhay or time sa pagsusugal sa paghahanap buhay ng maayos. Kasi ang danger ng mixed legal at illegal, ang mga illegal ay nagiging legal basta mabribe lang ang namumuna. Simple analogy, if no demand then supply will fall. Maski mahuli pa yung financer hanggat may mananaya, it will strive. Maski walang financer, it will still run kasi nga di naman all the time panalo. Example sa 0.99. Kahit piso ang taya tapos 60 to 70 ang panalo pero may 40 to 30 net profit na yan. Malulugi lang yan pag unti-unti lang taya tapos may mananalo. It end up bankruptcy, which is good thing kasi wala ng supply. Check first all the Congress. Start from your department. Very few are serving the country but their pocket. And Congressman Richard Gomez is right that Congress have nothing you accomplish. And you, Fernandez, admitted that you really know who are doing illegal and you are in position but doing nothing. Shame to the most of you. Diba, moro-moro ang mga ginagawa niya dyan? Tell that to Marines, Fernandez. Panay grandstanding ang investigasyon kuno nyo sa Congress. I will cite you in contempt and ang language ng congressman kahit na binabaha ang bansa. Ano ba ang gagawin natin? Tanong ng magaling na presidente ng barangay, imbestigahan niyo ang bawat isa na member ng Tuadcom, BAW. Well, para nga sa kabuang detalye at impormasyon ay panoorin na lamang ang buong video. At salamat na rin sa ating mga solid viewers sa walang sawang pagsuporta. At kung bago naman sa ating channel ay syempre huwag kakalimutang mag-subscribe, pindutin ang notification bell, piliin na rin ang all upang laging maging updated sa mga balitang bago, totoo at walang bias dito sa channel ng Bayan, ang Bayang Pinas. Huwag din pong kakalimutang mag-iwan ng like at i-share ang ating mga videos. Muli po mga kaibigan, maraming salamat and God bless.
If I may just add, kasi ho sir, yung mga binabanggit na number 1,000, 5,000 na nahuli, yan po sir, ang tawag sa linggo na yan ay mga piyait. Yan yung mga binabangketa, yan yung mga hampas lupa ng mga mananaya na nahuli na nagtataya ng 5 piso, 10 piso. Meron ka na bang nalalaman o wala pang nababalita na may nahuli na administrator, operator ng illegal gambling? Wala pa, Mr. Chair. And hindi nakapagtataka. Because yung operator, yung mga management, itinatago yun. Yung hinuhuli lagi ng mga otoridad natin, yung mga nagtataya sa lupa, yung mga 10 piso, 15 pesos, 20 tong each. Pero yung mga management, yung mga leader, yung mga financier, yung mga protector, hindi nakukulong. Wala naman na i-report, Mr. Chair. Di ba? Kaya tingin tuloy ng tao, moro-moro lagi itong investigasyon natin because nothing is happening for the longest time. Wala pong nakukulong. May nakulong na po ba na gobernador? May nakulong na po ba na mayor? May nakulong na ba konsehal? May nakulong na ba regional director, provincial director? Wala pa pong nakukulong, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
And that is a big challenge for the PNP who are enforcing the law.
Mr. Chair.
And at the same time, before I acknowledge the recognized Congressman Gomez, just wanted to make a piece on what Congressman Erwin was saying. I think napapaikutan nga talaga tayo dito. And the problem is not only the enforcement of the LGU but also of the enforcement of the PNP, no? And this time we're not messing around. This time we need result. And this time, under our leadership, and all the members of this committee, we will produce result. And I hope, I hope that with that statement of Congressman Tulfo and yung aking advisor, I hope that this time malilinis po natin ang hanay ng ating pong mga LGUs at ang ating pong PNP. Congressman Richard Gomez, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, personally, it would be demeaning to say that this committee, more so this House, has not accomplished anything in investigation similar to what we are doing here. Not all elected government officials are guilty of illegal gambling. May mga gagong government officials, meron din mga gago rin sa service, but not all. We cannot say that to everyone, Mr. Chair. Ako, nag-mayor ako. Pinasara ko yung dalawang sabungan sa amin. Pinahuli ko yun. Pero, but sorry to say, but hindi ho lahat ng government officials walang nagagawa. At saka itong house na to, walang na-accomplish. So what we need to do is really to push the PNP to enforce yung trabaho nila. The CIDG, the regional directors, gawin nila yung trabaho nila. All of us, we need to do our share.
At hindi po tayo magmomoro-moro dito. Siguro I sympathize with Congressman Erwin Tulfo yung kanyang nararamdaman because for so many years talagang walang nangyayari. And
Mr.
I also
Chair.
agree with Congressman Gomez precisely because I became a mayor as well. At nung ako naging mayor, ang ginawa ko po diyan, pinatawag ko lahat ng mga illegalista. Pinulong ko sa opisina ko. Nilagay ko lahat ng mga illegalista diyan, lahat ng mga nabubukas diyan. Dito kayo. Illegal ang ginagawa ninyo, nalalaman natin yan. No? Pero meron tayong legal na mga gambling. Di ba? At alam naman natin na binibiyak nila yan eh. Kilala natin ang lahat ng mga naging illegal sa ating mga bayan. Pag tayo po ay punong bayan, alam natin yan eh. But the problem is, of course, being a mayor, being a governor, or public official, or barangay captain, you have the right, di ba? You have the responsibility to make it right. And I told them, may legal tayo na dapat dalhin doon ang mga taya ng mga tao. Dahil legal yan eh. Ang problem, itong mga illegal, binibiyak nila yan. Ha? At nilalagay nila doon sa hindi sila nagbabayad ng buwis. And that's a problem. And they know it. They know it. Alam ito ng mga opisyal ng ating mga LGU. Hindi ba pwedeng hindi mo kilala yung mga gumagawa ng illegal sa iyong bayan? Ako, kilala ko ang gumagawa ng illegal sa aking bayan. And I'm worried, no? I'm worried. Dahil nakita natin ng data, and I'll be asking the PNP, Region 4, you have to dissect. You have to categorize all of this by province, by municipality. Para makita natin kung sino ang pinakamataas sa illegal gambling, makita natin kung sinong bayan, istasyon, ang pinakamatataas sa buong Region 4. Nasa ganon, makita natin sino ang hindi tumutupad at sino ang tumutupad. So, Congressman Erwin Tulfo, you have the floor.
Mr. Chair, I just want to clarify. I did not say that everybody, local government officials, elected officials, are involved in illegal gambling. My point is, my question was, may nakulong na po ba na mayor or na gobernador na nasasakupan niya yung kanyang lugar na may illegal gambling? Wala pa po eh. Well, congratulations po sa mga LGU natin na mga mayor, governor, na congressman na wala pong illegal gambling sa kanilang lugar because meron po silang political will. It's called political will, ladies and gentlemen. If you really don't want it, then it won't happen if you're the mayor. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I haven't been a mayor or a governor, but I was in the media before, but I know what's going on. If you are the governor or the mayor, you're the father of the province, you are the father of the city. If you said no, then it is no. Kasi po, pag sinabi ho ng mayor ni governor, ayoko ng illegal, hindi. Pero may mga instances naman na tinatrabaho or pinapayagan naman ng PNP, ng chief of police natin, or hanggang sa provincial director o hanggang sa regional director na hindi rin alam ng LGU natin. Yun ho minsan nagkakaproblema. Pero kung talagang rampant ang illegal gambling siguro dito sa Region 4 na sinasabi ho ninyo, siguro may basbas ho yun ng mayor, may basbas ho ng gobernador, alam ho ni RD, hindi naman makapalag si RD, or yung PD, kasi baka matransfer si PD, sabi ni Governor, palayasin mo ito si PNP, o kuan, ay kailangan palitan ito DILG dahil hindi sumusunod sa akin. So natatakot. Let us all understand na itong mga puliso na ito ay administratively are still under with the power of the mayor, the governor. So susunod ho yan. Pero pag sinabi ho ni mayor, I don't like it, I don't want it, walang sugalan. Marami naman ho mga cities and provinces sa Pilipinas na wala pong sugalan because ayaw po ng mayor, ayaw po ng governor. Okay? Pag ayawan ho ng governor, mayor ho yan, wala ho yan. Titigil ho yan. Trust me, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
And I agree with that. No? And as a matter of fact, sa Republic Act 9278, Rule 5, Section 16, the participation of barangay official, city and municipal mayors, governors, and non-governmental organization, people organization, consistent with existing laws, all local government unit officials are enjoined to ensure the strict implementation of this law. Any local government unit official in whose jurisdiction a gambling house is found, or who with knowledge of the existence of a gambling house or place in his jurisdiction fails to abate the same or take any action in connection therewith shall be dealt with criminally and administratively. You wanted to interpolate? Sige, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Hearing all response from the PNP, the PCSO, with regards to mga huli-huli. Mr. Chair, I think as a matter of policy, the suggestion, Mr. Chair, of this representation is siguro what we can do, if we can ask the PSO to set aside a certain fund, no, to help in the operations of illegal gambling sa PNP and for NBI also kasi nag-ooperate din sila eh. So as what General Lucas said a while ago, nahihirapan sila to sustain, no? Dahil nga because of lack of funds, lalo na kung yung mga LGU hindi very supportive yung mga LCE. Then therefore, if the problem is coming from the activities of the PCSO, it is also right and it is also their duty to fund this law enforcement agencies. Dapat tumulong din kayo kasi kayo hinuhuli namin yung mga acts na nanggagaling sa stemming out from your activity. I think tama lang ho yun, no? And then, Mr. Chair, we should also find a way on how to strengthen yung investigation activity na ginagawa ng CIDG at saka ng NBI. We understand na illegal kasi yung mga wiretapping eh. At saka yung kailangan natin ng court order to check yung laman ng mga cellphone. But we should find a way, Mr. Chair, na mas strengthen itong mga activities na to sa investigation ng mga agencies. And also, with regards to mga isabong, yung mga electronic na mga sugal, maybe we can also ask electronic platforms, social media platforms like Facebook and YouTube to stop showing this, at least sa Pilipinas. And also, Mr. Chair, lastly, ikaapat, siguro if we can invite yung mga electronic cash transfers, no? Like GCash, PayMaya, Alipay, kasi yun yung form ng pagsusugal ngayon eh. If we can invite them and also to investigate yung mga sugal na nangyayari doon na dumadaan doon sa payout system nila. Kasi pag nakita natin sino yung kumpanya na tumatanggap ng sugal, pwede na i-block ka agad yun. So these are just suggestions, Mr. Chair.
As a matter of fact, Congressman Richard Gomez, I remember when I was still a member of the committee on franchise,
Yes.
We discussed this lengthily as well. Yung e-system, yung tinatawag na parang Lotto e-system nila, na kung saan they have presented yung pagkokolekta, hindi na yung traditional na meron kang lastillas na tinatawag. Kasi doon tayo nadadaya sa Las Tillas Samantalang kung electronic yon, pag tumaya sila, directly alam mo na kung saan pupunta yung pera. At I don't know what happened to that. Malamang hinarang din. Kasi kung gagamit na tayo ng electronic system sa betting, di ba? Napakaganda. Kasi naging contention nun, yung atin daw mga kobrador, hindi techie. Nako, ngayon, panahon to, lahat na ata techie na. Di ba? Even yung mga young ones, no? Kapag pinahawak mo ng cellphone, mas marunong pa kaysa sa atin. And siguro, this is the right time to eradicate that illegal activity that is happening on the illegal numbers games. Ito ang pagkakataon para ngayon malinis natin. Una, yung GMRR nyo. Pangalawa, yung issuance ng business permit. Pangalawa, gawin nating with online betting sa mga station. And prevent nyo na yung mga nakikita nating mga betting station na pinakita ko. Nakakasira ng bayan. Yung mga gano'n na nakikita mo na para siyang mga kabuti na nasa kalye. Di ba? I think yung morality ng ating mga kababayan doon nadadamage And even the image of the city itself. We need to do something on this. And that's the reason why we will be asking your bosses, mga directors, to be here. So,
Chairman,
Congressman Paduano.
since it's now 1:30, and we have
Before you
have
move
to
for
go
that,
back in the
I just
plenary.
wanted to ask the BC Bernardo. No, kasi may nabasa ako dito sa Rule 9287 na kung saan ang NAPALCOM is yung mga rewards and incentives for law enforcement officers. I just wanted to find out kasi sila yung binigyan ng kapangyarihan to promulgate a separate system of rewards and incentives for members of the PNP who shall be instrumental in the apprehension and conviction of any malefactor engaged in legal numbers games operation. So, what do we do on this, BC Bernardo? Ano ba yung mga programa or initiation nyo with regards to this provision of Section 15 of Rule 4 of Republic Act 9287? Tulpo.
Maraming salamat, Governor. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, napansin ko lang bakit, ito lang ba yung mga regional director natin sa buong PNP?
We have the resolution tackled the Region
Kasi if
4A.
we're talking of illegal gambling, Mr. Chair, I suggest that we call all of the regional directors kasi ang gambling po ay masyadong proliferated na sa buong bansa. Hindi lang po sa Region 3, hindi lang sa Region 4, may Region 1, may Calabarzon, lahat. May dyan sa Cordillera hanggang sa ARMM. It's so proliferated, Mr. Chairman. Kulang ho ito. Nandito ang NBI. Nasaan bang CIDG dito? Nandito rin ba? Ang dami yung klaseng pasugalan, Mr. Chairman. Ang dami yung pasugalan, sus, Panginoon ko. Pagbabanggitin ho natin dito lahat ng kasugalan. Peryahan, bukis, STL, loting, waiting. Pati STL, ginagawang waiting. Online sabong. Kaya walang kinikita yung pagkor natin dahil kinukompetensya ng sugalan, Mr. Chair. Kahit anong gawin natin, yaw dito, kung hindi naman matigil ito, wala rin mangyayari. And this, bata pa ako, nag-iimbestiga ng Kongreso at Senado ng illegal gambling, ala naman ho nangyayari. So, we must do something about it kasi meron na ho talaga napakalala na ho sugalan. Problema, hindi lang ho ito mga otoridad natin ang pasok dyan. Pati yung mga politiko, masakit man hong sabihin, pati mga politiko natin, mga mga local leaders natin, kasama din minsan dyan. So, how do we stop this, Mr. Chairman? So, I would like to ask your wisdom.
Thank you so much, Congressman Erwin Tulfo. As a matter of fact, I agree with you, na talagang talamak
Mr.
to
Chair,
sa...
may I add, I
okay.
would like to put in motion to invite all the regional directors of the PNP, including the CIDG, next hearing para we can hear from them and they can explain. Kasi dito sa Luzon, ang sikat dito, weteng,
Yeah,
loteng.
I know.
Pagdating sa Mindanao, Visayas, masyaw.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, we will
So,
do that, Congressman Erwin. What we have to discuss first is to tackle the resolution that pertains to the Region 4A. But in relation to what you're trying to implore on this committee, to invite all the different region as well, is in relation as well because we have to compare what is happening in Region 4A and what is happening to the different part of this country. And for that, we will be allowing your motion that we need to invite as well the different regions. But in so far as the resolution that I filed is concerned. So, sa atin yung comparison, kung gaano kadami yung sa amin, gaano kadami yung sa iba-ibang region. So, magbe-base po tayo doon. And we will set some parameters in order to limit the questions on the resolution that I filed regarding the Region 4A. Because nababahala din po yung lingkod because when I saw the data, no, that nakita natin that Region 4A, ngayon ko lang nalaman that out of the 5,000, 1,200 plus yung sa amin ni Congressman Acop. And I will be asking as well yung Region 4A natin because kanina na sinabi ni Congressman Erwin Tulfo that for so many years we've been discussing this problem already but nothing is happening. Dahil lagi na lamang hearing tayo ng hearing pero wala tayo nagiging resolution. But I have to remind each and every member of this committee that this committee will produce result. As a matter of fact, I read the Republic Act 9287 with regards to the rules and guidelines. Specifically, Rule 3, Section 5. Andito yung mga yung increase ng penalty sa numbers games, no? Revision of Presidential Decree number 1602 na dito sa Republic Act 9287, itinaas na po ang penalty. Doon sa mga nagbe-bet in accordance to letter A of Section 5, nakalagay from 30 days to 90 days, pwede yung mga tumataya, ikulong. No? Pag napatunayan na nagtataya kayo, at hindi lamang yon, even your car, even your houses, your land, your building, being used for illegal gambling can be confiscated by the state. Hindi lamang din yun. In accordance with that Section 5 of Article 3, sinasabi rin din dito, yung mga supervisor, yung mga supervisor ng mga illegal numbers games, 8 years to 10 years, you can be imprisoned. Yung mga manager, yung mga operator, 10 years to 12 years. Yung mga pinanser at kapitalista, 14 to 16 years. At yung mga protector, 16 years to 20 years. And if the offender is a public official, elected or appointed, perpetual disqualification from office. And we have to warn yung ating pong mga opisyales ng PNP because they have the penalty of not only imprisonment but also criminal and administrative cases and suspension and dismissal from the office as well. So, mabigat tong batas na to, yung Republic Act 9287. Ang tanong sa PNP, Napolcom, siguro kasama na rin po kayo, meron na po ba tayong naparusahan dito sa batas na to na itinaas na po natin ang penalty noong mga perpetrators ng illegal gambling? Meron na po ba tayo na ipakulong? Sagot sa atin sa PNP.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman Acop, you have the floor.
There's a motion filed by the Honorable Erwin T. Tulfo to include and invite the different regional directors of the PNP. House Resolution number 1549 only limits the investigation of the proliferation of illegal gambling within Calabarzon. Now, COMSEC, do we have a quorum? If we have a quorum, Mr. Chair, I think we have to settle the motion of the Honorable Tulfo if we are going to include in our hearing insofar as House Resolution number 1549 would include the different regions of this country. So, since we have a quorum, we decide, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so you will be acting upon on the resolution or the motion that was moved by Congressman Erwin Tulfo. There's a motion to include the different regional directors in the next hearing. And is there any second
I
motion?
second.
There's a second motion. Any objection? Hearing none. So the motion is now approved. So COMSEC, we will be inviting all the regional directors in the next hearing for
Mr.
this
Chair.
purpose. Yes,
Mr.
Congressman
Chair.
Erwin.